We have found a lot of Russian, Chinese, Iranian ammunition that were, poured into Iraq and Syria. Every single actor involved in this regional conflict in Iraq and Syria, their weapons will eventually end up with ISIS. We have some high explosive 60-meter mortar projectiles from Belgium, and then we have things from Iran, 2007, and then we got a bunch of Yugoslavian mortar rounds. In this room, there's a lot of interesting things here. This was purchased by the United States in Eastern Europe. We've traced this before because we've found this before, we've documented this before. We were in touch with the manufacturers, with the exporting country, and we have found that this was sold to the United States. And now what's interesting with this is that in ISIS's own propaganda, you can find this lot number at some point. They've captured this from something called the New Syrian Army that was supported by the United States, trained by them, equipped by them, and that was deployed in eastern Syria at the border with Iraq and got defeated by ISIS in a battle in 2016. And then we found that these rockets about 1 month later in Fallujah, used by ISIS against Iraqi forces.
And then when we are done with the lunch, we can come back again if you want to do more.
I like to think of this as the industrial revolution of terrorism, not only in the quantities, but also in the fact that there is a clear division of labor. So you'll have workshops that are specialized in certain types of components for these weapons. This is a warhead from Iran from 2016. And you can see that they've modified it to reduce the diameter here so that they could fit this in a tube. And then they would fit these kind of fins, retractable fins, at the base of it, so that when it's expelled from that tube, the fins would expand like that. We've seen that also with the use of commercial off-the-shelf drones that they have modified to not only do intelligence gathering, surveillance, or target acquisition, but also to drop ordnance on Iraqi troops. If you want to have this capacity to make these weapons in such quantities and to such sophistications, you need to have a very robust supply chain to support that, and that's what we found.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.